Hello everybody and welcome back to the channel, hope you're all doing well. Today we're going to be doing a retrospective of the old LEGO theme, Pharaoh's Quest, which started all the way back in 2011, so over 14 years ago. And like I always say on this channel, it was an amazing theme, but unfortunately it only got the one wave, and then it was cancelled. So the premise behind this theme is that there's a professor called Archibald Hale, who's trying to track down a long-lost pharaoh called Amset-Ra and his 6 mysterious treasures. Now Amset-Ra sends out his evil followers to find the treasures before the heroes do, and if the villains find all the treasures first, they can use that to revive the pharaoh, and he can take over the planet. So a really fun idea behind the theme, and we do get 6 sets, and they each include one of the mysterious treasures. So let's start this retrospective by taking a look at the smallest set of the wave, and we have the Scarab Attack. It contains 44 pieces and retail price is £399 or $499. The build for this set is a small campfire build with some chicken and a cup of coffee. Then we also get a cargo container and then some gold, which is one of the Pharaoh's treasures. And of course, at the name suggests, we do get a Scarab build, which is a really fun, small, simple build, but I think it looks really good. I love the printing on the back of the shell with the Egyptian hieroglyphs, looks really cool, as well as the horned head is a pretty good design. Then we only get the one minifigure, who's called Jack Rains and he's one of the explorers. And he's a really nice minifigure and he comes with a pickaxe to dig for the treasure as well as his shotgun. And I really miss these LEGO shotguns, they were such a cool design. So not the greatest of sets, but for the price it's a really nice build. The Scarab looks great and you get a cool minifigure. I do really miss these small £4 sets, because when you're a kid, you go to your parents with like a really expensive set and say like, Mum, Dad, can I please get this? And then they see the price and they say, well, this is way too expensive, put it back. And then you come back 5 minutes later with a small set being like, Mum, Dad, can I get this one instead? And then this one's only £4, so they say, go on, then put it in the basket. Our next set is the Golden Staff Guardians. This set contains 70 pieces and retail for £899 or $999. So another very nice, simple, small build. We get a bike for our main hero of the set, who is called Mac McCloud, who's a really great minifigure. He reminds me so much of John McClane from Die Hard. I'm pretty sure it must have been intentional, as this would make for the perfect purist custom. Taking a closer look at the bike, it's a really nice design. It uses the classic LEGO mold and has 2 clips on the side to place the shotgun and the piece of dynamite. Then we also get a pedestal for the staff, which isn't anything too exciting, but it's an okay little build, and the staff is one of the Pharaoh's hidden treasures. But we do also get 2 more amazing minifigures with the Mummy Warriors. They have really fantastic printing and come with some really cool accessories. We get an Egyptian sword as well as a Scarab Beetle shield, which is an amazing mold. So these are 2 really cool minifigures. Overall, another nice small cheap set. Okay, for our third set, this is probably one of my favorite sets of the theme. We have the Flying Mummy Attack. So this set contains 125 pieces and retail for £14.99 or $19.99. So the builds for this set, we get an amazing plane build. It's a really cool design. It looks to be based on an RAF biplane. And as we don't see a lot of military vehicles anymore in LEGO form, it is super cool. I also especially the turret on the top. The use of the Tommy gun piece is genius for this build. And there's also a play feature with the claw there where you can actually grab the diamond, which is the Pharaoh's treasure of this set, which goes on top of the pillar. And then speaking of the pillar, it's not a bad design, just nothing too interesting, but I do like the hieroglyphs on the side of it. And then for minifigures, we get another Jack Rains, who has an aviator jacket and goggles on this one. So it's a pretty cool minifigure, but the standout is definitely the flying mummies. They use the same printing as the other ones, but they have a great new headpiece with some really fantastic printing on it, as well as the wing piece looks amazing with the printing on that also. So 2 really great villains of the set, an amazing plane for a really good price. Alright, our next set is called the Cursed Cobra statue. This contains 213 pieces and retail for £24.99 or $29.99. And then for builds, starting with our heroes, we get a truck, which isn't anything too interesting. I like the colour scheme, and it's a decent little side build. Then we also get the Cobra statue, which has the relic, which is the Beetle Scarab shield, which looks really cool in gold. Then we get another Mummy Warrior, and he has a unique headdress print, and he's holding 2 snakes. But the main standout of this set is the massive snake build, which can actually come alive and detach from the statue. And you just have a really great massive Cobra build. It uses the connector pieces, so it's highly mobile, has a really great face design. I especially love the Egyptian eye makeup for its eyes. And it also uses a really detailed plastic piece with an amazing print on it to create its hood. So this is definitely the highlight of this set. It's a really great build, but I'm not too sure how the heroes are supposed to fight this thing with just a truck and a shotgun. Seems a little bit unfair. So for minifigures, we get another Jack Rains, which I really like the torso printing on this, as well as we also get Helena Tova. And she has some really good printing, and she is exclusive to this set. So overall, what can I say? Another fantastic set. I love the snake build. We are now moving into some of the more expensive and bigger sets. We have the Rise of the Sphinx, which contains 527 pieces and retail for £39.99 or $49.99. So a fantastic price per pot ratio and a really fun build. For our heroes in this set, we get an old-fashioned car build, which looks pretty cool, and you can clip the shotgun in the back there. And then for the pharaohs and the mummy, we get a massive Sphinx build with a tomb underneath, which you can blow open with the dynamite to reveal the treasure for this set, which is a golden scepter, which is really cool. I love these scorpions as the podium. And I think the Sphinx build is really nice. The face on it is perfect. It's a really cool design. I love the color scheme. The crypt looks good. I think the only issue is the legs, but they do serve a purpose, as just like the snake, this can come alive. And then we get a giant Sphinx, which looks okay. The legs definitely are a little bit disproportional. I think it would have helped if they covered the connector pieces a little bit better, as well as done a bigger back build. But it's a really fun idea having these statues come alive, but once again, I'm not sure how this car is going to be able to fight this thing. So for minifigures, we get another Jack Rain, who's in pretty much most of these sets, and he's wearing his aviator jacket once again. And then we do get 2 more Mummy Warriors, who look just as good as last time. So a really cool set with a really nice play feature. I just wish the Sphinx had a little bit better legs. But for such an old set, I think it's pretty good for what it's trying to do. And finally, we have the biggest and the most expensive set of the wave. We have the Scorpion Pyramid. So the set contains 792 pieces and retail for £69.99 or $99.99, which initially might seem expensive for the price per pot ratio, but this actually uses the original massive Lego base plate, so I actually think it's a really good price for how good this build actually is. So for the heroes, we get a half track. I love all the old-fashioned inspired vehicles, like the plane, this tank, as well as the car. I also once again love the use of the Tommy gun to make a turret. And then for Amset, he has a massive scorpion, which sits on top until it's activated. And once again, it's a really nice build. I really love the pincers at the front, as well as the stinger at the back looks nice. And I also like the face print with the Egyptian eyes, looks really cool. Then taking a look at the pyramid, at the front, we get a pillar with some more hieroglyphs, as well as some stairs leading up to the pyramid. On the left hand side, we get some cool stickers as well as a snake pit. And on the right side, we get a scorpion pit. Overall, I think the pyramid looks great. It's a really good design, and I love all the Egyptian hieroglyphs and stickers around the build. And I also love the use of the blue and gold color scheme. It really fits with the minifigures and all the different builds of the previous sets. And then in the center leading to the inside, we get an opening door with some really great Anubis stickers on it. And then finally taking a look at the inside. In the center walkway, there's actually a feature where you can pull the lever at the top and then rocks will fall on the heroes. On the left hand side, we get a gem, which I believe is the Pharaoh's final treasure. On the right hand side, we get the Pharaoh's headdress and a small room. And then underneath the pyramid, we get a crypt, which we can blow a hole on with a dynamite, which reveals the Pharaoh's sarcophagus, so the heroes can stop him from coming back alive and taking over the planet. Overall, it's a pretty decent interior build, packed full of fun different play features, and we do also get some more amazing minifigures. This is the first set to include Professor Archibald Hale, who is the main character of the theme, so it's weird he's only in one set. We also get Mac McCloud again, and Jack Rains. Then another Flying Mummy, who's an amazing minifig. Then we also get 2 Anubis guards, which are by far and away my favourite minifigures from this theme. The Anubis head mold looks amazing. These are some of the coolest minifigures I've seen in a while, and they both come with Egyptian swords. And then we also get the main villain of the theme, which is Amset Ra, who's another fantastic minifigure. Amazing torso and leg printing, and a really cool face print. I love the gold design. So 7 amazing minifigures, especially the Anubis guards and Amset Ra. So another really great set. The pyramid looks amazing. You get a really great scorpion and half-track build, a fun little interior pack full of play features, and some really fantastic minifigures. Unfortunately, that's it for the main 6 sets, but we did also get 2 polybags, one being the Desert Rover and one being the Desert Glider. And finally, we got the Skeleton Mummy Battle Pack. And that is it for Pharaoh's Quest, another amazing LEGO theme, which unfortunately I think was cancelled way too soon. I thought all 6 sets were really good. We got some really amazing builds like the biplane, the giant Cobra, and the pyramid itself. And we also got some really fantastic minifigures like Amset Ra, the Anubis guards, and all of the heroes. But let me know everybody, what did you think of this theme? Did you use to collect it? And which ones are your favourite sets? But as always, I hope you enjoyed the video. Please remember to leave a like, comment, and subscribe. I'll catch you next time. Bye bye.